This episode is brought to you by Shopify. That's the sound of switching your business to Shopify, the global commerce platform that supercharges your selling. Harness the best converting checkout and same intuitive features, trusted apps, and powerful analytics used by the world's leading brands. Stop leaving sales on the table. Discover why millions trust Shopify to build, grow, and run their business. Sign up today for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/tech23.
All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, currently right now, I'm downloading a bunch of games on my Xbox Series X. I didn't even realize. So, fun fact about the Xbox Series X, because I was assuming that it was only going to be Xbox like Series X games. That's that's going to be the only like playable games. Literally any game from the Xbox One is playable. Like they have, and I don't know. Well, no, because I played Forza, but Forza was like optimized. But now I'm downloading Saints Row 2, Destiny 2, Call of Duty, because I know there's I play Call of Duty with Priscilla from Four Souls a lot. So yeah, I thought that the games wasn't going to be available. I don't know. I haven't played it yet, so I'll see when the time comes. But anyways, no, what I wanted to talk on was something I'm like, it's something I still deal with till this day. You would think that eventually a person would get tired of carrying on, like, hating on an individual. But, when they have like that hate just built up so much in their head, it's going to take them some time. So that's one thing that I'll have to say for sure about the person I'm going to be talking about. But yeah, the racist Twitter hater guy. So for those that don't know that situation, there's a guy that I came across maybe some point in time at the beginning of the year. I can't tell you exactly when. But he was calling me lazy because I uploaded a video by mistake. The audio had cut out. He was calling me a lazy content creator for that reason. And I'm like, I don't see how that really makes a person lazy. Like, somebody explain that to me. And especially when you know that person is going to make up for it. Like, I'm not just going to upload a video. My thing is like, what would have made me lazy if I left the video up and I told people, you just gonna have to read my lips because I'm not gonna do this video over again. Now, that's being a lazy content creator, but I made up for it, like if I had to say, like, did I make up for that video? Yes, in many ways. So I'm not tripping off of that, but it's just more so like how the person carries themselves. Like you would think that at his age, because I think he's either 19, 20 years old. Last I seen he was 19, but I don't know if he celebrated a birthday, but either way, like 19 or 20, like you're an adult. You shouldn't be carrying on like no child. Like I'm saying, like the way that he carries on, and then me saying that, he'll somehow try to like flip it back on me saying that I'm the one carrying on like a child. How? Like, cause no, if you go, so he has multiple Twitter accounts. I don't know how many he has, but I know he has multiple. I know that there's 3 that I know of. I can't tell you like names by heart or anything, but on the one where it's about me, I think that one's like called Oliver or something. But anyways, that one about me, he has it in the bio that I'm his number one hater. What is there, like, I'm not trying to sound rude, but what in your life can I hate on? What exactly in your life is there to hate on? Like, there's literally nothing going on in your life besides you talking about me. So how does one hate on an individual like that? I would like to know. I would really, really like to know. Somebody's gonna have to explain that one to me, because I'm confused. I'm in the confusion for that. But yeah, he's everything that I say about, then he says that I'm his stalker. I'm like, bro, you have a whole Twitter account dedicated to me. You name one time I created a Twitter account, YouTube channel, or any other stuff dedicated to you. I'm not the one looking out for each and every video, tweet, Instagram post, whatever you're posting. I'm not wasting my time on that. I got better things to worry about. I might spend like one point in time out of my day to say something about you or to see what weird stuff you're posting about me. But other than that, I have bigger and better things to be focused on. Understand that. You can't, there's no way possible the things I've said about you, you can flip that back on me. This ain't Uno, bro. This is not Uno. So that's why I'm like, I don't understand. Why do you stalk me? Like, that's a question I would like for him to just answer. Like, at this point, I ain't gonna come at him with insults. I ain't gonna come at him, sideways, crazy, and all that other stuff. Like, I would just like to know, why are you stalking me? What are you gaining from this? What are you accomplishing? Because as I see it, you're wasting your time. Like, I'm probably the most basic social media influencer out there. It's not like I'm like tweeting out or posting cryptic codes for people to try to solve and things. I'm posting what pretty much the majority of the world is posting. Oh, I got this food, or I got these shoes, or I got the new Xbox, or just the basics. I'm not tweeting out or posting about crazy things left and right. So that's why I'm like, what is there to stalk? Like, honestly, if I had to step out of myself, be somebody else, and stalk me, I'm like, this is the most boring person ever. Like, I'm not gaining anything from this. There's nothing to gain from stalking this guy. So that's why I'm like, I don't see what you're gaining from it. But hey, if you want to waste your time, waste your time. That's on you. Eventually, and then that's another thing. I'm like, when you have kids, like, would you want them to carry on like this? Like, to any of my friends that's listening to this episode right now, that has kids, let's say if you found out that your kid was carrying on like this, how would you approach them? Because I definitely would have shut down all my kids' internet access. I'm like, you ain't gonna be carrying that, not in this household. Maybe when you move out, then you can carry on however you want to carry on the internet. But in my household, you ain't gonna be embarrassing yourself like that on the internet. Like, that's embarrassing. And knowing that this guy, he does not have the guts to go up to his family and show them, record himself. He does not have the guts to record himself showing his family how he carries on online. Because guaranteed they're going to be looking at him. If they're not already doing it right now, eventually they're going to be looking at him. If he did do something like that, they're going to be looking at him like he's crazy. But me, on the other hand, I can show my family my videos. I can show them my tweets. I can show them my posts. I show them stuff that I make all the time. Friends, whoever. But can he do that? Like, if there's a person that's like equally crazy like him, then yeah, sure, he could do that. But to your average person, like, do you think that you would be able to go to your job? Like, let's say if he's working, I don't know if he's working or not, but let's say it's your job, you go to your employers and show them the tweets and all the different things that you post about me. How would you think they would think about that? Like, you think, I know you have to know that they're gonna look at you differently. They're gonna be like, oh, I didn't realize he was that much of a psychopath. Like, we thought, like, dang, we're gonna have to call out, like, when they fire him and stuff, because this man might come back up to the place, let off a few rounds. But jokes aside, I'm like, but you have to, like, see that. You have to, like, know that you cannot, the way that you carry on online, like, you can't show that to the public. So that's why he hides behind characters, he hides behind names. Like, and that's what I remember, that was one of the that's when I had started paying attention to him, actually, was when he started spamming my Instagram account promoting his hacking group. And I'm like, maybe his hacking group might have closed. I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with COVID. He's like, I ain't got the money right now to start up no hacking group. But he must have thought that it was going to, he was going to achieve something with this hacking group. But yeah, he doesn't really promote it or talk about it anymore. But no, he goes on my Instagram and he's sending me like a bunch of messages, commenting on a bunch of my photos, just saying the same thing over and over again. And I'm like, bro, like, what are you doing? Like, man, who carries on like this? I'm like, my thing is, like, why do I have to get people like that? Why do I have to get the weirdos? Like, how come I can't get, like, an average person to hate on me? Like, a person where it seems like it's, like, a good, legitimate fight, where it's, like, I don't feel bad for saying the things that I'm saying or doing. Like every time when I beefed or argued with anybody online, I've always felt bad because I'm like, yo, this person ain't got no good sense. You know, like me, I'm just out here minding my own business, doing my thing. They approach me acting crazy, and I'm like, why? I don't really care who you are. Like, I'm going to defend myself. But then a part of me, like, you know, I feel a little bad because I'm like, dang, like, this person might have, like, mental issues or something. I'm like, I'm just out here just saying whatever and things. I'm like, look, I personally feel like that a person, you know, in his mindset should not be online. They shouldn't be on no internet websites. They shouldn't be on no social media. They shouldn't have nothing, like no internet access at all. And there was a video I remember I reacted to of his where he was, and I'm like, yeah, this guy hands down has mental issues. He got something going on with him. He's like making sound effects from I don't know, it was some stuffed animal that he was holding. I think it was a Pokemon or something. I'm not for sure. But anyways, it could have been a Pokemon. It could have been some from Build-A-Bear. It could have been whatever. But anyways, yeah, he was making like weird noises, and I'm like, bro, this. Now I feel bad because I'm like, this guy, like, I didn't realize, like, this is where you were at mentally. You know, I thought, like, because you were a little bit older and stuff, like, you know, you had some responsibilities and things. I'm like, man, I just don't think people should carry on like this over some YouTube videos. I've said that numerous times before, and I don't care what age you are, and I don't care what you got going on in your life. You should not be carrying on whether you got mental issues or not. Like, I understand, you know, you don't really have no control over that, but still, I'm just saying, like, you have to sit down and realize that, hey, this is not normal. This is not normal for me to check in day and night to see when TMossBoss is uploading, posting, making a tweet, making an Instagram post. Like, you know, you shouldn't be doing that. That's a waste of time. You have to understand that. You have to understand that. And then what's funny is that he has, so there's one Twitter account. So he'll tweet about me from time to time on one of the Twitter accounts. On the other one, I'm like, I don't pay attention to it because he don't really be saying much on there. But anyways, but on the one, he has it on private. Now, there were some things like when I discovered that he was racist and stuff, then that's when he started putting his stuff on private. And I'm like, bro, like, it doesn't really matter, like, what I see. If I really wanted to, I could contact Twitter, let them know saying, hey, there's this Twitter account that's saying some extremely racist and crazy things about me. Can y'all do something about this? Next thing you know, you're banned. You are banned. And from what I hear, it's going to take you a while to come back. Like, you're going to have to probably go to a public library or something and like sign into a Twitter account. Because I'm saying, like, that type of stuff where I'm like, you know, I don't really want to do that because I see it as this. Like, you're not going to carry on like this forever. You know, eventually you might find something to do online that's worth doing. You know, but stalking TMossBoss, that ain't going to get you nowhere in life. I can tell you that right now. Like, you ain't going to make it that far, bruh. So I'm like, yo, you need to find something to do with your life rather than, oh, let me stay on TMossBoss's everything. That's what I'm like, that's what I've been wanting to do. I'm like, I should just really just drink like 2-3 things of Red Bull and just post a crap ton of it. Because here's what he does. So when I upload a video, he might not, because I have like 25 YouTube channels, so he's going through all of them. That's what I should just start doing from now on. Just post like 10 videos a day on all those channels. Just I'm like, okay, if you really want to be put to work, okay, here you go. I'm gonna just start spamming my uploads across all my channels, and you gonna be getting put to work. To the point where it's like he's gonna have no choice but to leave my channel. Because he's all like, nah, this man's posting too much. So yeah, maybe that's what I need to do. Just start, giving my overall it's a win-win situation for me. I'm like, I'm not losing in this. Like, I'm posting content. I'm posting more content than what I should be posting. So I'm winning in this situation. But even now I'm winning in this situation because I know I can go outside and not have to hide who I am. But him, on the other hand, you have to hide who you are. You can't go out in public and be this person that you are online. You probably get arrested. Like, you will hands down, he's one of those guys that will most likely get arrested. Because it's gonna probably be a point in time where he stops stalking me, finds somebody else that's a little bit more like, worth stalking. It might be somebody at his job. It might be somebody, if he does have a job, it might be somebody, if he goes to school, it might be somebody at his school. It might be a neighbor. But this guy, hands down, he's gonna be one of those people that end up going to jail for stalking somebody. Now, you cannot say that about me, for one, because I'm lazy. I'm like, I do not have the time to be stalking people. I'm like, if they're not in the comfort of my own home, I'm not stalking them. Like, even if they are in the comfort of my own home, they had to be, like, within a 2 to 3 feet, like, distance from me in order for me to stalk them. Other than that, I'm like, I ain't even got the time. And then I know when I go out in public, and I'm like, oh, people will probably say, well, what about in public? Or does that 2 to 3 foot distance thing works? Then I'm like, no. Because when I'm out in public, I am focused on the reason why I am out in public. Okay, if I'm going out getting an Xbox Series X, I'm just so on the Xbox Series X right now, because I'm like, man, I have been waiting to get this. So I'm like, and man, I'm telling you, I'm happy. I think I'm gonna probably do like a story time. Well, I mean, I did kind of already, but I'm probably, I don't know. I feel like I have to do like an encore story and stuff to tell y'all like the full experience of trying to get the Xbox Series X, especially just with everything going on and stuff. I'm like, bruh, some crazy stuff. But anyways, but yeah, to this racist Twitter hater guy, I'm like, look, you're gonna need to have to find yourself another hobby. Because I'm like, the way that you're carrying on online right now, this ain't gonna get you nowhere in life. Absolutely nowhere. There ain't no possible way you can flip this on me. Like, I'm actually improving and doing something with my life. Can you say that about yourself? Can you say that you've improved in life by stalking me? Like, can you truthfully? And my thing is like, if there's nothing to hide because he has one Twitter account where it's like, that's most likely where all the racist things and crazy things is being said. If you got nothing to hide, if you ain't worried about your stuff getting taken down, then there ain't no reason to keep that thing private. Like, either way, if I really wanted to, if there is a day where I really wanted to and just screw up just the whole thing that you got going on right now, and call up Twitter and let them know, be like, hey, yo, there's this guy that's being a little weird and stuff. I'm, just worried and things, because I'm pretty sure everybody knows, like, they're starting to take that stuff serious now. When social media, like, influencers, when they're getting stopped, like, that's an ongoing story. Like, there's because they talk on that with wrestlers. They talk on that with wrestlers, other YouTubers, people that's just famous on social media. That stuff is starting to rise. They're starting to like crack down on that. So I'm like, yo, good. Because I'm like, after that one situation where the YouTuber Gavin Free, where his stalker tried to like go to his house and kill him. Yeah, I'm all like, yo, I'm telling you, like, YouTubers, just be prepared. Be prepared for a fight or be prepared to kill somebody. Because I'm like, yo, I know if there is ever a time if I were to see this guy in real life, like, I'm straight just fighting him on the spot. I'm like, there ain't gonna be no question about it. I'm all like, if he approaches me acting crazy, I'm like, okay, well, I ain't gonna be that person where I'm all like, oh, let me run to safety, let me, no, I'm swinging on him, and I ain't gonna stop until I feel like that I've caused enough damage. So that's just who I am. I don't show sympathy for nobody. I'm like, especially if it's some old weird stalker online. So yeah, I'm like, you carrying on like that, you deserve to get beaten down in the middle of the street. So anyways, I know, watch, that's gonna be like the newest TMossBoss hate video. TMossBoss says, threatens his stalker and things like, oh, he said he's gonna beat him down in the middle of the street. And I'm like, I say he deserves it. And who knows? It might be me. It might be a random person. Who knows? But I know I'm not gonna probably be the only person that he stalks throughout his whole life. So yeah, and that's honestly how I see it. I'm like, this dude gonna probably be like 50 years old still stalking me. Like, you carrying on like that 50-something years old. I'm like, bro, you should be having like kids right now. You should be focused, like, you should have been focused on the family a long time ago, like at the age that you're at right now. And the way that you carrying on, I'm like, bro, some sad stuff. But anyways, first thing I go and open up Google, and first thing I see is a picture of Gary from SpongeBob with no shell, and he got a thick butt. Like, I I swear, man, I hate Twitter. But anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. If you're viewing this on YouTube, like, subscribe. And if you're viewing this on the podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. Also, check out my merch store. A lot of stuff is available right now, from phone cases to clothes. I just recently added some joggers on there, so you can go cop you some joggers. But yeah, a lot of gear is up on there right now, so go check it out, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace.